Now that we have the ball of clay centered, we're going to do what's called opening. As it is right now, it's just one solid ball of clay. We need to actually turn this into a vessel so that it has concave, open space in the middle. So we're going to keep our wrestler pose with our arms in tight against our body, and we're actually going to create the hole in the middle. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to slow the wheel down a little bit. I can't really tell you how slow or how fast, how many revolutions per minute or second it's going, because even if I could, unless you have an amazing eye, you wouldn't be able to count them anyway. Instead, you want to just slow it down a little bit so it's not quite as fast and the wheel's not winding as much as it was before. So we slow it down to a medium speed. And now, instead of just using my left hand, we're going to move and we're going to use both hands. So again, I'm going to get lots of water on here, and I'm going to push my thumbs right down in through the middle to create that concave space in the middle. Now, a good question is, how far down do I want to go in here? Obviously, I don't want to go all the way to the bottom because that would make a hole in the bottom of the pot. But I also don't want to leave 3 or 4 inches of clay on the bottom because that would make it very, very heavy. Instead, one thing I recommend is when you push that ball of clay down, you want to push it to your ring finger. If you go down as thick as your ring finger, you know you're somewhere in the range of 1/4 inch to 1 inch thick, depending on your finger size. 1/4 inch to 1 inch thick is going to be fine for no matter what kind of pot you're making. So I'm going to push my thumbs straight down in until it's as deep as my ring finger, and then I'm going to pull my thumbs up and out to my pointer finger, and that's going to create that bit of that bowl shape. So lots of water on there, and my thumbs pull that clay up and out nice and slowly to my ring finger. If at any time the clay feels a little bit dry, you should let go of the clay and get more water. But remember, you should always sneak away. Notice my thumb here. It's starting to jerk back and forth a little bit, and pretty soon my thumb is going to start vibrating. It's going to start shaking. That is from all the friction from not having any moisture on there. Notice as soon as I put a little moisture on there, my thumb stops skipping and everything is smooth. So as I'm opening this up, if I start feeling that my thumbs are getting a little dry, slowly sneak away. Use your sponge to get more water, and you can go back in and finish your pull from the bottom at your ring finger up to the top where your pointer finger's at. That's how you open the ball of clay. One main way that students often have trouble with this part is they start opening up and their hands come up here. That could be a problem. Just like when you're a little kid riding the carousel on the playground, and then the big bully kids come up and they start spinning the carousel really, really fast, and you start to go flying off there, your fingers out here are the guardrails holding you on so that you don't go flying off the sides. That part's very important. So I'll open it up and I will sneak away. And at this point, I have an opened ball of clay. It is a vessel. It has concave open space in the middle. It essentially is a bowl. However, it's a pretty thick, clunky, and unrefined looking bowl. So we want to make it look nice.